Have you ever played a game that looked lackluster at first, but has such a unique and interesting set of gameplay mechanics that it just turned out to be awesome? I'm thinking of games like Superhot. Well, I think the Robobeat developers have had a decent attempt at a game that has that kind of feel to it. A title that will have you wondering what you have gotten yourself into when playing through the tutorial, which looks pretty average, before finding yourself completely addicted to this little roguelike title. Even though it's very repetitive, and quite honestly, not even close to the nicest looking first-person shooter game that you will find releasing next month. So why is it so good? Let's get into that. Robobeat is a rhythm first-person shooter platforming game that is also a roguelike. It's probably easier to list the genres that it doesn't aspire to be. There's a story there about a bounty hunter, but honestly, I doubt many will care about that. As mentioned earlier in this video, the game rests its quality on a couple of familiar gameplay mechanics and one very unfamiliar one. Robobeat lets you choose your cassette tune before each run, which creates the beat that you will be playing along to. With an array of guns, of which you will equip 2 at all times, you will be avoiding and defeating enemies in combat arenas by shooting as close to on the beat as you can. There's a circular icon that gives you an idea about when to shoot, but honestly, with the amount of enemies that you will be fighting, you're going to need to get the feel for the rhythm before you can start to progress far in the game and shoot without looking at that icon. The music options are popping, making it really easy to be drawn into this game, and there's something very relaxing about the way this mechanic plays out in your runs. As I mentioned earlier, you have 2 guns equipped at all times, but there's a bunch of other stuff happening which really builds the fun when it comes to the roguelike elements. You have 2 different abilities that you will find, equip and upgrade through the run, and you have the shield and deflect ability to charge up your shots. As you play through, you will collect blips from defeating enemies, which will allow you to unlock new weapons and abilities, which you gain access through by finding blueprints. This might sound complicated, and I really hate games that have overly complicated currency and menu systems, and this one is not at all. It's so simple, yet gives you quick access to new guns and abilities that make playing through really fun. You start with simple revolvers and end up with the ability to send enemies flying into the air before sticking them with bombs and remote detonating them, all to the rhythm of the beat. Sounds relaxing, right? As you get further into your run, you will also get the chance to level up your guns, giving you more damage and the ability to take these robots out more quickly. In Robobeat, you will be defeating robots, hence the name I guess, and you will open new arenas to play through which have distinct types and terrain, as well as different little mechanics that will either allow you to fly, bounce and grind your way around walls, or perhaps spikes that will hurt you. There are some boss fights as well, which to be honest haven't been my cup of tea so far, and I prefer the arenas that allow you to run around and get those guns blazing. Robobeat is coming out in the middle of May, and having played a fair amount of the preview build, I think they're onto a winner, and this is a game that you should definitely have on your wish list. My name's Beggles and I do indie reviews and previews. Subscribe if you're learning about new and interesting games like this one.